Victoria, I've been expecting you. Come on in.
Thanks for having us.
I even have my mic on.
Perfect. So you're the 11th president of the University of Saskatchewan. That being said, I'd like to ask you 11 questions. Is that okay?
I'd love to try to answer them.
Okay, so what's your morning routine?
Well, I come in here as early as I can, sit down at my computer, go over a massive number of emails that have arrived over the last few hours, take a look at my calendar, try to prepare myself for the day, and then everything blows up in about half an hour and doesn't resemble anything I just prepared for.
So there's a lot of art in your office. What's your favorite piece?
All of this art in the office is from the university collection, and all of it is by Saskatchewan artists. I've got a David Alexander, I've got a Terry Fenton, I've got this beautiful Bill Parahudoff, but I'll show you my favorite is actually something that was done back in 2016 by two of the editors at The Sheaf. And it's a sort of day in the life of a president of the University of Saskatchewan kind of mini graphic novel. And so you can see one of them there. There were 2 pages of it. They have me hilariously looking like that in the gym at the end of the day. I do go to the gym at the end of the day because I'm right beside it. I can't say I look exactly like that.
So I've heard that your original dream was to be a classical guitarist. Is that true?
It was, yes. I still love playing the guitar, classical and all kinds of acoustic guitar, nylon string, steel string. I keep a guitar in my office on the off chance, which sometimes happens, that I actually get to practice it.
Can you play something for us?
I can. I'd love to.
Oh wow, that was awesome. How many years have you spent at USask?
I'm in my 40th. Yeah, I started here in 1986, moved here from Toronto. I was an English prof for many years here and absolutely loved it.
So what's the biggest change you've seen in that time?
There have been a whole pile. When I started here, there were about 11 or 12,000 students. Now we've got 27,000, so the campus feels quite different.
So being here for around 4 decades, you must have some go-to spots on campus. What are your top 3 favorite spots?
I do. Come with me. Here we are in the University Archives, one of my favorite places on campus, where they have a fantastic collection of medieval pages, all done on parchment. Here we are at the main doors of the Arts Building on campus, where there is a piano. Back when I was Dean of Arts and Science from 2010 to 2015, I was always hoping that this whole space could be filled with music. And here we are in the wonderful Gordon Oaks Red Bear Student Center, designed by the spectacular Indigenous Canadian architect Douglas Cardinal.
So where are we?
Convocation Hall, one of my favorite places on campus. So much history has gone down here. Tons of different meetings, lectures, concerts. Yehudi Menuhin played here, right here on this stage. Beautiful classical violin concert. Prime Minister Diefenbaker lay in state here and is buried nearby on campus. Prime Minister Pierre Elliott Trudeau, back in, I think it was 1977, stalked right down this aisle defiantly with his thumbs hooked in his belt to address an audience that wasn't all that passionate about him, let me tell you. He had just been meeting with Indigenous leaders here, though. Yeah, all kinds of things have gone on in here. Just love it.
Oh, wow.
Come on back to my office. Whoa, you beat me to it.
I'm quick.
Yeah, well, look, the place is a mess. You can tell that I'm starting to move out of this office, which has accumulated a whole lot of things over the last 10 years, and they have to go to different places at the university.
So if you could be remembered for one thing during your presidency, what would you like that to be?
Yeah, I think, you know, when I became president in 2015, circumstantially, the morale was reasonably low at the university and things weren't going all that well. I like to be remembered as a president who helped to uplift the spirit of the university and bring it back to, you know, taking its rightful place in the province and in the country.
What's the most interesting fact that you've learned about this university?
Many. I mean, you know, all the incredible faculty over many, many years who have done great things at this university, the students who have graduated from here and gone on to do great things. There are stories behind all of those. I've learned so many of them. But yeah, I think, you know, one thing that always really stuck with me, was the fact that during the First World War, the entire College of Engineering closed its doors for a whole academic year because all of the faculty and staff and students had enlisted in the war. There's nobody left to give the lectures and nobody left to listen to them.
Oh, wow. So last question, what is one memory that sticks out to you the most during your time here?
Of course, many, and all because of the wonderful people I've had the opportunity to work with. But I've always loved convocations. I think I was at, as president, 100 of them. And just the feeling of joy and celebration and pride on the part of students as they cross the stage to graduate, and on the part of their, at times, super vocal family and supporters and friends who are in the audience.
And that wraps up our 11 questions. Thank you so much, President Stoicheff.
Great, thank you.